So out of the 9 members of the Supreme Court, 3 were appointed by Donald Trump, 3 are Conservatives from previous appointment, only 3 Liberals on the court. So there is a very strong Conservative majority. It's hard to believe that a Supreme Court would want to be the ultimate arbiter of whether somebody is running for president or not.
You've said that word conservative, and I think that's really interesting because this whole kind of philosophy is being led by a couple of authors, professors, William Board and Michael Stokes-Paulson, who are active members of the Federalist Society. And they are conservatives. They are actually proponents of what they call originalism, which tries to define what the Constitution meant. So if you like, it is like old school conservative versus MAGA Trump conservative. And you might find that there is an appetite to do this amongst people who are definitely not Democrats.
You know, before the 2016 election, which of course brought Donald Trump to power, a deal was done between the Federalist Society and the Trump campaign. And the Federalist Society have had a long list of judges or lawyers that they wanted to be appointed as judges. And the Federalist Society said, you give us all these names on the list, ranked 1 to 50, to become federal judges or to become state judges or whatever it happens to be, we'll give you our support. And Donald Trump said, give me the list.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump was true to his word and he delivered on it. And one of the most notable and long-lasting effects of the Donald Trump presidency, leaving aside January the 6th, if you can leave it to one side, is the effect that he has had on the judicial system of the United States of America. It is much more conservative now as a result of Donald Trump having pushed the names of all these Federalist Society lawyers. But as you say, it is the Federalist Society itself now saying, well, hang on, we saw January the 6th, we saw an attempted insurrection, we can't have this again. We've got to have the rule of law and this idea of originalism, which is what Scalia had, who was the great lion of the Supreme Court who died a few years ago.
I think I'm right in saying that he hasn't yet been charged directly with insurrection, not in any of the criminal cases. I think he's been charged with aiding insurrectionists, but not with insurrection itself. And this is where things get very messy, because if you look down the list of, the special counsel or, Georgia, what is being levelled at him is that he has tried to stop the process of democracy, or that he has aided people who are trying to stop the process of democracy, not necessarily that he himself is an insurrectionist.
This has been a Global Player original podcast and a Persephonica production.